Hi there pluckers, Ivor Sawfingers again with you with hopefully another interesting little lesson. This is part 3 of my lessons on private investigations from Straits. Okay, in part 2 we went through about half of the verse section, the main section of the song, with all the chords and the picking for it. Okay, so just to recap, let's get as far as we did in part 2 and we'll take over from where we left off. Okay, so slowly. Sorry, start again. That's as far as we got, yeah? So I'll just do it really slowly for you. That was a bit too quick for you. Hang on. That's as far as we got, yeah? So when you've done that F, 5 down to 1 and then back to 2, okay? You play the top E string on its second on the first fret again, and then the open top E string. So that's first fret top E string, open top E string. Got that? Sorry. Okay, now this is where it starts to get tricky. This is one of the tricky chords, and it's a B7/A, or B7 with A in the bass. Now for this chord, I'm borrowing the second fret, top 4 strings with the first finger, second fret, okay? And to that, you add your third finger to the 4th fret of the D string, 4th string, and your pinky to the 4th fret of the second string, the B string. The A string, 5th string, is open, hence the B7/A, or B7 with A in the bass. And if you've got it all fingered right, it should sound, if you go 5 downwards, it should sound like this. Okay, it should sound like that, B7 with A in the bass. So when you come out of the F and you've done that, form this chord B7 with A in the bass, but you need to hit the B string 4th fret with normally your pinky on first, because you need that. Okay, so this is why it's tricky. When you've hit that 4th fret of the second string after forming the chord, you can then go up to the 5th string and arpeggiate all the way down, so and then you go back to 2, back to 3. Okay, so from the F, slowly. Once again, very slowly. Now we go to E minor with G in the bass. Okay, now this looks quite difficult, but actually it's quite easy to change to, because from the B7, what you need to do is slide your third finger and pinky up to the 5th fret. So they both 4th fret, 4th string, 5th fret, and pinky on the 5th fret of the second string. So you just slide those two up to the next fret. You bar the 3rd fret with your first finger, and you add your second finger to the 4th fret on the G string, the 3rd string. And what you're interested in is the 6th string, the bottom E string, and then the top 4 strings. You don't hit the 5th string. E minor with G in the bass, or E minor slash G. Okay. So when you've done your B7, which is really quite tricky, so it's where it goes. This G, E minor with G in the bass, and that's 6th string. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got that. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's try and do the whole thing up to that point, shall we? So we'll try and do it slowly. Okay, so now the next chord is G diminished. Okay, that was a tricky one, but hopefully you'll master it with a bit of practice. This is another chord where I bar the 2nd fret of the top 4 strings with the 1st finger. Then what I do is I add my 2nd finger to the bottom E string, 3rd fret. The 3rd finger goes to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, the G string, and the pinky goes to the 3rd fret of the top E string. Okay, and again this is 6th string and then 4 downwards, so it should sound like that. And the picking again is quite simple on this. You play 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, sorry, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So from the F, slowly. Fingers are getting a bit tired, sorry. Now, the next chord is an A minor with F sharp in the bass, and what I do with this is basically it's there's different ways of playing it, but I would suggest maybe you try and play it like this. So, 1st finger is the usual 1st fret, 2nd string, and normally you would play like an A minor like this, yes. But this time we need to play it like this. So the 3rd finger goes to the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and your pinky takes on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So that's the A minor. Okay, but we need F sharp in the bass. So this 2nd finger goes up to the 2nd fret on the bottom E string, and we play the 6th string, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. So from the F we've got finally, it's a B7, but it's a standard B7 bar chord, 2nd fret bar, 1st finger, 4th fret on the 4th string, 3rd finger, and pinky playing the 2nd string, 4th fret. Okay, and what you do is you hit the 2nd string, the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then the 4th string. So 5th string on the 2nd fret, and then the 4th string, and then strum the rest. Right? So now we've got from the F, from the F. My fingers are getting really tired. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, then we've got this little run. Okay, what that is 2nd string, 1st fret, it's like, and then open 2nd string, and you do that twice. Then the 2nd on the 3rd, open 3rd, so it's 4th fret of the 4th string, the D string, and an E minor, bottom E string, strum. Okay, and that is the end of the main verse. Okay, and that just repeats for all the other verses where he starts talking through it. Okay, or playing, doing his vocal bit. Okay, so let's try and do this, if I can get my fingers to work properly, all the way from the beginning, very slowly. You get the gist of it. My fingers are definitely suffering. Thanks very much for watching, and come back for part 4, and we'll move into some strumming for the chorusy section. Okay, and that'll be the rest of the song basically. Thanks very much for watching, listening, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.